What's up guys, Rampage here again, bringing you today's question of the day. So for today's question, I'm going to be asking you guys, what is your favorite ground type move? Now there aren't that many ground type moves, but there are quite a few of them that are really good, such as Earth Power, Spikes, Drill Run, Bulldoze, but none of those are my favorite. My favorite ground type move, without a doubt, is definitely Sand Attack. LOL, JK, but really my favorite ground type move is really Earthquake. One of the most reliable moves in the game, perfect accuracy, good power, and it's just a really good move overall. So leave your answers in the comments below, and let's get started with the battle. What's up guys, Rampage here again, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Here we have another NU battle, and this one is against someone who goes by the name of Nativeman2345 that I found off of Smogan. I'm using that same NU team as last time. My opponent, he's using some interesting guys. He's using that Golurk that's new in NU. He's using a Clink or Clank or whatever the pre-evolved form of Clang is. Tauros, gotta watch out for that. And Electabuzz, I'm not really worried about, but I am at the same time. And that's pretty much all I'm looking at on my opponent's team. So without further ado, let's get started with this battle. I'm gonna lead off with my Camera Up. My opponent's gonna lead off with Electabuzz. I'm not worried about that because Camera Up should be able to take any hit from that Electabuzz. And I'm just gonna lay up my Stealth Rocks as he's gonna bring out his Cradily. So I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go out into my Tangela now because I'm pretty sure he's just going to go for his own Stealth Rocks. And I can take this chance to Sleep Powder this thing, get this thing to sleep. And now I don't really have to deal with his Cradily if it wants to be an annoying curse or stockpile set. Even though it's probably not because it has Stealth Rocks. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go out into my Zangoose now because I can get the poison going for me. And then I can just hit this thing with a close combat. But he's going to go out into his Clank, whatever this thing is called. I'm not sure. It's not Clang, it's the pre-evolved form of it. I'm going to hit it with a close combat. It doesn't take it out because I guess with a Violite it has pretty solid defenses. But I'm just going to go for the Facade, and that will take out that thing. So I guess he was just death fathering that guy because Zangoose is too powerful. He needed a safe switch. And he's going to go out into his Electabuzz because it does outspeed. So I'm going to go out into my Camera Up because Camera Up can still sponge any hit from this thing. He is going to go for the Focus Blast, but I'm not worried because I do have a lot of special defense EVs, in fact max special defense EVs. But he's going to get a crit Focus Blast, which is very unfortunate, and he's going to take me out with 2 Focus Blasts because of the crit. Or does he take me out with this one? No, he doesn't take me out with that one. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm going to hit him with an Earth Power, and not able to take him out either. So it looks like we both failed to kill each other, but he's going to take me out with another Focus Blast. And I'm like, well, that's cool because I can just go out into my Pinsir. I'm Choice Scarfed. I'm not sure if he's Scarfed or not. He is, though. I've never really come across the Scarfed Electabuzz. He is Scarfed, going to hit me with a Focus Blast. He had to stay in because of Stealth Rocks. I'm just going to hit him with a Close Combat in case he wanted to go out into, I don't know, why'd I go for Close Combat over X Scissor? I'm not even sure. I really don't know. But now he's going to go out into his Golurk, nicknamed Alphonse, FMA reference, I believe. But anyway, he's going to go. I'm going to go out into my this guy, my Tangela, because I know I can't hit Golurk with a close combat because it's a ghost type and whatnot. And Tangela should be able to take a hit from this thing. Hopefully he doesn't have Ice Punch with Iron Fist. But he is just the standard sub punching set, and I'm going to Giga Drain him to break his sub, and he's going to hit me with a Focus Punch. That's not going to do too much, so I'm not really worried about his Golurk as long as I have my Tangela at a good amount of HP. But he's going to go out into his Altaria now. It's going to take a lot of Stealth Rocks damage. I'm just going to go for the Leech Seed, knowing that he's going to switch out. But unfortunately for me, I am going to miss the Leech Seed. So now I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go out into my War Turtle. I believe I have Ice Beam on this thing, and I didn't want my Tangela to get Toxic. Even though I really didn't think he would go for Toxic. I'm not sure. In fact, I thought he might Dragon Dance and I can just Ice Beam this thing. I think that's what I was predicting. Anyway, rambling. He's going to go for Dragon Pulse. I'm going to go for Rapid Spin just to get rid of the rocks, even though his Cradily is still alive, but it sleeps, so I don't really have to worry about it setting up Stealth Rocks. Now he's going to predict my switch. I'm just going to stay and hit this thing with an Ice Beam. It's not going to do too much, and I'm pretty sure that this thing is going to have Roost, so I'm not going to be staying in here for too much longer either. So I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go out into my Ampharos because I'm pretty sure that my Ampharos has HP Ice. He's actually going to go for the Dragon Pulse just to try and kill me off, which I should have just stayed in an Ice Beamed if I knew he was going to do that. But now he's going to go for the Roost, and I believe I'm just going to go for the HP Ice now. And I thought it would do more than what it does, but I'm not carrying HP Ice. So right after this battle, I went to Pokegen, changed that up. It figured I had HP Grad. HP grass. No, I had HP grass. I don't know why I didn't say the word completely, but I had HP grass, and I had to change that after this battle because that really hurt me in this case. But anyway, I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam on this Altaria now, as he's going to hit me with the Dragon Pulse, not do too much, and I'm just going to die to poison. No, I don't die. He's going to kill me off with another Dragon Pulse, and that's pretty much what just happened. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words right now. But anyway, I'm going to go out into my Zangoose because I can just hit this thing with a Facade, hopefully take it out. But he's going to go out into his Cradilly because it is Rock type and it can take Facades pretty easily, even though that does roughly about 30%. So that's pretty strong. Zangoose is a pretty strong Pokemon. Anyway, I'm going to go for the Shadow Claw right here just because I was predicting him to go out into his Golurk to try and Toxic Stall me a bit. But he's not doing that. I guess he's just leaving in his Cradilly as Deathfather, which is fine by me because then I can just put something else to sleep. So I'm going to take this thing out with a close combat, and now I don't have to worry about this Cradilly anymore or Stealth Rocks. But I am worried about his what's that Pokemon called? His Altaria, because that thing is going to be hard to take out. But anyway, he's going to go out into Tauros. I'm going to go out into my Tangela because Tangela should be able to sponge any hit. He's going to go out into his Golurk, and it's actually good that I can get this thing to sleep because this thing is also a problem. If I can just take this thing out, then I'm pretty much in the clear. But anyway, he's going to go out into his Altaria now. Again, I predicted the switch, so I'm going to go for the Leech Seed. And I believe I'm going to switch out into my Ampharos right here after I gain some health. I believe I'm going to go out into my Ampharos. Yes, I'm going to go out into my Ampharos. And he's going to hit me with a Dragon Pulse. And I'm like, okay, I should be able to take that nicely. And I am able to take that nicely because almost max HP and stuff. And I know he's probably going to go for the Roost right here because he's looking at a pretty low amount of health. So he is going to go for the Roost. I believe I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch so I can get a safe switch out into my Zangoose, and hopefully Zangoose can, you know, combat this thing fairly nicely. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out into my Zangoose, and I also have the Leech Seed going for my Zangoose now because of Tangela, meaning that the poison damage should be somewhat negated for a while. But anyway, he's going to switch out. He's going to go out into his Golurk, and I believe I'm just going to go for the Facade. I kind of expected him to go out in the Golurk because he can easily poison stall me. Now right here, I thought he would switch out. Well, I didn't think he would switch out, but I was gambling. I was hoping he would switch out. And I'm just going to go for the Facade again, even though his Golurk was in, predicting a switch, not really, just hoping he would switch. And I am able to get the Tauros on the switch, so now he's going to go out into his Altaria. And I believe I'm just going to... No, I don't stay in. I don't know why. I should have just stayed in and Facaded him. Okay, I switched out because I thought he would go out into his Golurk again to, you know, just finish off my Zangoose, because I really need Zangoose to take out this Altaria. That's my thought process. So anyway, I'm going to go out in the Tangela. He's going to Roost up, and then I'm going to hit him with a Leech Seed after he Toxics me. Not worried because I don't plan on staying in too long against his Altaria with my Tangela. I believe I'm probably just about to go out into my Pinsir right now, maybe, possibly. So no, I'm actually going to go out into my Ampharos again. He's going to hit me with a Toxic, and I'm like, okay, that's fine, whatever, don't care. And I don't know if he knows if I'm Scarfed or not Scarfed, if I'm Spexed or not. But he's going to switch out into his Golurk right here, probably predicting my Volt Switch again. And, you know, maybe assuming that I'm choiced in some way. But I'm actually going to go for the Hidden Power Grasp, predicting his switch to the Golurk, able to take that thing out. And I'm just looking very good right now because I'm making some pretty solid predictions. And now his last guy is this Altaria, which I still have my Zangoose and my Pinsir. I can Stone Edge or Facade this thing. So I'm going to go on the Pinsir, knowing that I can Stone Edge. And if he kills off my Pinsir, that's fine, because then I get a safe switch out into my Zangoose. So I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge on this thing. Luckily it hits, and I'm able to take out the Altaria. So that's going to be the game. So that was a pretty long game, but it was pretty fun. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please push that like button. Also leave a comment. I do enjoy reading your comments, and I will see you guys in the near future. Anything I have to say, I do have a couple more battles backed up. One more NU, another UU, and an OU match. So I guess I have those 3 tiers. So you can expect those in the near future. But yeah, so this is Rampage here, signing out. Peace out.